Hey everyone, in today's video I'll be going over the November KC Cup where I placed 51st global and 3rd regional. So this time around I used two decks which were Clock Hero and Harpies. The reason for using these two decks were, well, currently I don't have many decks that are good in the meta. The only other deck I have really is Trimids, but I felt Trimids weren't really that good at the moment. If I had access to other decks like Gaia and Thunder Dragon, those would probably be better choices, at least during certain parts of the tournament, but both of the decks I used ended up working out, which was good. So to talk briefly about the hero deck, I wouldn't say that the card choices I used are like the optimal ratios or anything. I only had like a general sense of what I wanted to include in the deck, so I'm not going to say this is like the best build of the deck or whatever. But when making the deck I had a few rules in mind that I wanted to follow. The first one was using only 2 Stratos, and the reason for that is you don't want to draw too many Stratos because then you can't really use the Celestial effect in the graveyard. Also, since you can't summon it with Drill Dark, sometimes your hand is a bit clogged and you can't actually pull multiple monsters on the field. However, I wanted to use more than one because when heroes go first, there's not really anything you can do, but if you summon Stratos on the first turn, that's good because it creates a wall, it lets you search another card, and occasionally you can use Mask Change to summon the Masked Hero and you can bounce their back row, so that's good. In terms of the spells and traps, I wanted to include one Lightning Vortex because there are times when you draw Dreadmaster where you don't need to have it in your hand, so you want to get rid of it. Also, it's good against decks like Harpies where you just want to wipe their field. However, I didn't want to put too many copies in because it's a completely dead card if you go first, and if you use a Lightning Vortex and then the following turn you draw another Lightning Vortex, that's also really weak as well. So that's why I only wanted to use one. Book of Moon, obviously a good card, everyone knows about it. Chalice is good, you can stop effects after they've been activated, it's good against Melodious, and in the rare occasion you can attack directly with Anki to do 3200 damage. Econ is really good in this deck, you can combo it with Dreadmaster where you can take your opponent's monster and then Dreadmaster's effect will destroy it. Also with like cards like Drill Dark you can spam your monsters onto your field and then Econ take your opponent and OTK like that too. And finally TTH, well, everyone knows how good it is, so there's no point in even talking about it. For Harpies, I wanted to run 10 monsters in my deck because I wanted to make sure I had another discard outlet for Channeler's effect. Also with 3 Swallow's Nest, if you have 2 little monsters, you might clog on the Swallow's Nests and not actually have enough monsters to summon with it. And also if you lose your first standard Harpie, then you can't use cards like Egotist to summon a second copy to go for an OTK. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And yeah, so I'll just show some replays I took during the event. I hope you enjoyed the replays I took, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like button, comment and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more of my future videos. See you in the next video.